collar, right shoulder, right forearm, hand, last glider, drop it in there, reset rotations. Oop, not position, reset rotations, and now zip. Oop, move that over to there, right over the hand. And, all right, hopefully we got a dude. Now there's one problem here, is that you're super small. Let's first see if you're animated well. Okay, let me get the animation tool in there. So we need to get that neuron script in. And bam, connect to axis. And also we'll need a camera, because right now we don't have any camera whatsoever. We're going to attach that to your head. And color, shoulder, hand, and what are we going for? Neck. Now see, he's only got one bone in his neck. He's like normal. Not like that crazy dragon one. All right.
What do you have against dragons?
You have weird skeletons, man. Very hard to animate. All right, and the camera is going to go, there we go, right, we want it to be behind him, probably a little bit above him, and a little bit of rotation so that looks down onto the world below him. All right, let's see. How does that work? How do we do? Oh boy, well, it's better, I guess, but man, I don't know, are we having a calibration problem? No, that data's looking really good. But yeah, these skeletons do not come together very well.
Yeah. It's got good data in the phones.
I'm sorry?
It's got good data.
In the back? That's the same rig as the other characters. That's what gets me, is like the wolf has the same one. Now granted, yeah, we're having shoulder problems with them too, so I just need to work on this a little bit more. I probably missed something in the rigging, but we got something that's a little bit closer. Let's see what we can do with it. There is one big problem, and that's the fact that you are a little problem, so we need to make you into a big problem. So now we're going to go and zip. There we go. How big do you want to be? This big? This big? This big? This big? Like something like that big? You like that? That's a good size for you?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's go with that. And now you're enormous. All right. Oh my gosh, I think your feet are already stomping on buildings. Oh no! Oh jeez. Don't you have any mercy?
I broke it.
All right, let's start you again. That's awesome, though. That is super awesome. Man, that is actually a lot more satisfying than I was thinking it was going to be. That was great. Yeah, totally. Totally deserves applause. All right, I'm going to start you again. Oh, let's go ahead and put you right in the heart of downtown. This is going to be bad. This is going to be ugly. All right. I'm sorry, poor people of this fake artificial city. I'm sorry, poor people. Maybe we need to back that camera up a little bit so we can see a little bit more of the destruction. How's that? I'm going to try giving you a little bit more camera space. So we're going to back you up.
Be nice if yeah.
Like that? Better? What are you thinking? All right. I'm going to save my work just in case we crash something. Occasionally happens.
Beside the city.
7. You are enormous. I've never done this with a character this enormous before. Oh my God! Why? Oh, I didn't put a collider on your tail. I should do that.
You look perfect when you touch the tail.
Yeah.
Okay, so this way.
Yeah, you're knocking chunks all over. Oh!
I feel like I'm like anti-gravity everywhere. Yeah.
Oops. Oh, there you go. I saved, though. I saved.
Even cracks the
I
reality.
even broke Unity.
Invalid AABB.
Broke reality too.
That's awesome. Let's see here. Is the axis still good? Yeah, we're still good. Boy, your calibration is holding. That is really working well. I can't believe it's still it's inside your suit. That's incredible. All right, but yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to reload. All right, I think, yeah, I'm going to reload Unity there. It looks like Unity blew up on us. It was too much destruction. Oh boy. All right, boy, I saved at the right time, didn't I? I must have had a... yeah. It's going to take a while for it to load here, but I guess... Are there any questions while we're waiting for this to load? Did I miss any? I can see a lot of cameras are out. That's cool.
Is there a way to add tail tracking?
Tail tracking?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
There is the suit allows for one extra sensor, and that sensor usually gets attached like to a shoulder plug or one of the hips, and then you can strap that onto any object. But then you have to link it to a bone. So in that case, we'd probably want to link it to the pelvis bone, and then it would, then you would have an object that could swing in the same way that the tail is, with its roots always on the pelvis. Okay, so let's see. I wanted to try. Let's push you outside the city a little bit. In fact, go ahead and get into a position. Let's reset your positioning.
Okay,
Just stand someplace where you got lots of room to destroy. Just stand where you feel good. I got lots of room to destroy. Now just stand still. I'm going to zero you out. All right, and that'll put you right onto the center. Good, perfect. And now we'll go back to the game, and let's see how much destruction happens this time.
I think it's the wrong way.
Yeah, I seem to have you in the wrong direction there. So, well, that certainly worked. We gotta get a collider. We gotta get a collider on that tail. I love how it's pointed right at us. This would be weird in 3D. All right, I'm gonna try that again. Now to collider to your tail. All right. Going back to our dude. Cool. I'm gonna add one more collider. Let's see. We need to find that tail.
Is the tail stiff because of the incompatibilities between the skeletons?
No, it's just there's nothing animated against. So a stiff straight out bone is typically that's the T pose for a tail.
Okay.
So but there's no data telling the bone to do anything other than be attached to the pelvis. Mm-hmm. So I think that's exactly why you're talking about the idea of if we were to add a marker to the tail, then potentially we could add that data to like the tip of the tail, have everything IK around it, and that way we'd have an animation for it based off of how the suit's animated.
Ultimately, you could model it with in-game physics.
Like a procedural animation. Yeah, totally. That as well. So there's the tail. We're going to add our, where's our collider? Collider. Boom, to the tail. Reset that rotation. And now this collider is going to be, how are we going to do this one? Because collider isn't really long enough, but maybe I can make it long enough. See if that does the job. There we go. Yeah. Well, I think we want to have him this way this time because that way he'll have his tail towards the city. Your tail should be towards the city this time, so you should have a good tail swipe. Yeah, there you go. You're already destroying it right now. Oh, nice.
It's like a bag.
It is like a
4.
Oh my God. That's awesome. All right, I'll turn you around, give you a face the city. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. I've got a theory as to why the skeletons are falling apart, and it's probably the same problem that I've had with this. One of the big questions I've had with this game, do I put a giant character in a regular city or a tiny city with a regular character? You know, there's two solutions on how to do this, and there are problems with both. One of the reasons why all of these building parts are moving so slowly is because they're so physically gigantic. I mean, normally a character is supposed to just be down there, and it's this giant skyscraper. My God, the destruction you are bringing! I have you no mercy!
It's raining men.
I love how your tail is now scooped like a whole clearing for you. You know, it's like you just swept the whole middle of the city for yourself.
Your wings wrapped around your arm.
So, and what's going on with this? By scaling here, what the city is normal size, and I've taken the character and scaled it way up. And I think that a lot of the retargeting is fouling up because of that. It knows how to retarget maybe the arms and the wrists and the feet, but how do you retarget the shoulders? That actually makes a lot of sense. That it doesn't have that going on. So, oh no! Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you go fix that up, and we'll get the next guy in there. I'm sorry?
I don't have glue, but I can get it fixed in my room.
Oh, okay. So should we get you out of the suit then so you can repair it, or?
If somebody else wants to take over, I'd be happy to keep going though.
What, guys want one more time? One more time? Where do you want to be for this one? Can I put you anywhere?
I just want the city to be like this area here, so I'm not like blocking that.
Okay.
Specific cities?
This one, yeah, the ones that I can buy for cheap on the asset store.
Like, I don't want to see Shanghai up in flames.
Oh, yeah, gosh. I was trying to get a GSR. I had looked online. I wasn't able to find one, but there you go, coming towards. That is so destructive.
Need to integrate this with Google Maps.
They do have a bunch of like building models from SketchUp.
No. All of this is asset store assets. So the city is low poly city.
Oh yeah. I meant with Google Maps.
So I've looked at that. You can't download the geo from Google Maps. What you can do is you can download stills and then put them into photogrammetry software to rebuild the 3D geometry out of them. So that's what I was looking at as far as making the GSR, because they do have a really nice 3D GSR in Google Maps, but I just didn't get around to it. I was too busy getting... It took me a while to figure out how to get the buildings to destroy properly. Oh my goodness.
I missed one? Oh.
Hi.
You're in a building.
Oh no! No!
Oh, God, Dad.
Oh, you'll agree. Did you have fun?
I am.
Yeah. There you go. That's good. Most important thing.
Did I get them all?
I think so. I think those buildings are toast. It's the city is no more. I don't know what it was. I don't know what town that was, but. Nice.
Flawless victory. Actually, better do this as a victory.
Looks great. Thank you very much. All right.